What can I do to get him to stop drinking? It's very frustrating to love a practicing alcoholic or a dry alcoholic.
I married at 43 for the first time and then realized I had married a very active alcoholic, and my life had basically stopped except for rage and anger. I would scream, I would holler, I would swear, I would belittle, I would bite, I would kick, I would pinch, I would call names, I would try to drink with him, I would try to hide his, I would try to break bottles, I would threaten leaving and then didn't, threaten leaving and then didn't, and life was absolutely insane.
I tend to be the most hurtful with the people closest to me because I'm affected, they matter more to me. I have control issues, and I'm also very codependent.
A people pleaser, having a difficult time telling people no. I do isolate.
I tried so many things with my husband, trying to control it. I would take his keys, I would hide the checkbook, I would go through all his cell phone bills, finding out who he was calling, and I was trying to hide the money. I would drive around looking for him. He wouldn't come home sometime for days, and I would be waiting by the window, and I would be listening for the key in the lock, and I would just be on edge.
He got a 502, a DUI, and had to go to court. I have tried everything. What else could I possibly do?
It's really, really hard for me to trust people.
My mind was always spinning. There was always doubt and insecurity and fear, and there was just a lot of craziness going on in my head. It felt like there were conversations going on that I didn't even know how to stop. You know, my head was just going 1,000 miles a minute.
He loved Jack Daniels, and he could drink a few bottles of that in an evening, or somewhere in the neighborhood of. I can remember going to a bar and him getting, at the end of the night, he managed to get like 40 shots. I was sort of the person that took care of everything. I took care of all the details.
I had a strong idea that he was using, but the codependent in me and my past history has always questioned my own emotions. Am I making a big deal out of it? I was angry when I found out that my partner was using throughout the entire year.
Shortly after we were married, I knew something was wrong. I don't think I was willing to admit that it was alcoholism, but I knew something was wrong, and so I tried everything in my power to fix it, whatever it was.